So, good afternoon, good morning. Well, it's afternoon where I am. It's probably morning where most of you are watching this. But this is a preview, May 11. It's way late as well. Apologies for that. Went and caught up with a friend of mine last night, and yeah, yeah, it was a bit of a headache this morning, put it that way. But I've just gone live on HOTMIC as well. So if you want to watch on HOTMIC, feel free. If you haven't already downloaded the app, then do so as well. That'd be great. The link is in the description. Use my code and all that one. That'd be fantastic. And we've got a massive game tonight, really, in terms of not in terms of our league season, but in terms of trying to get a bit of credibility back. Obviously, after the Tottenham game the other day, all the hype, all the talk, all the fans going off on one about Tottenham this, Tottenham that, Jose this, Jose that. We're now going up against the best team in the league, and they're the best team by a country mile as well. And regardless of whether they've already won the league, I'm quite sure they want to come to the Emirates tonight and try and beat us. And it ain't going to be easy. Listen, our defence is shocking at times. We see that again at the weekend. Kolasinac, David Luiz, Mustafi, going back to Mustafi of old. After a fine run of form from Mustafi, getting all the praise, which I suppose was rightly due. Big these players up when they're playing all right. Which I've done with Mustafi all season, because I think he's actually been by far and away our best centre-back this season. But then he goes back to type at the weekend. Yeah, he went back to diving in, being stupid, getting muscled off the ball. It wasn't even muscling him off the ball. Harry Kane just swiped him and he fell on the floor. It's like, you need to be a bit better than that. And Harry Kane weren't even fit. Do you know what I mean? He could have bagged a hat-trick. We're up against a serious outfit tonight. We're up against the best front three probably in Europe. Yeah, we're up against the best team, probably in Europe as well. I know they're not going to win the Champions League this season, but they're current champions of Europe. They're current title winners, and I'm sure they're going to come and they're going to try and stick it on us. And if we ain't on it tonight, we're going to get embarrassed. It's as simple as that. And I'm excited for the game. It's an Arsenal game. I like watching Arsenal. Well, actually, I don't really like watching Arsenal play. They worry me. They panic me. They wind me up. This, that, and the other, but it's Arsenal, it's my team, and for that 90 minutes, yeah, I'm going to be willingness to win. Can we win? I'll come to that in a minute, but very quickly, I can see all of you spamming my chat about Claude. Yeah, that's none of my business, bruv. That's not my channel. Claude's my friend. Yeah, I've spoken to Claude. He's my friend. It's not my channel. They can do whatever they want on their channel, but Claude knows my faults, and that's the end of that. Let's move on. But I'm going to get into my 11. So make sure you do stick a like on the video. Obviously, we're going to start with the goalkeeper. There's only one place to start, and this guy has been superb. I say it week in, week out. This guy has been brilliant. And when Mikel Arteta was pressed on whether Leno would get straight back in the team, he kind of swerved the question in his press conference. He bigged up Emi Martinez, said he was professional, he's always working hard, etc., etc., etc. But on the bit about Leno walking straight back in, he totally swerved that question. You could take that one or two ways. Either he's coming straight back into the team, yeah, or he didn't want to answer the question. I'm going to take it as he didn't want to answer the question, because I'd like to think that if you play well, you keep the shirt. It's as simple as that. That doesn't necessarily happen in modern football anymore. We see that at the weekend with Bukayo Saka. Should have started, in my opinion. Should start every game. I don't care that he's 18 years old. Yeah, that kid, keep playing him. Just keep playing him. The guy's a difference. He is our best player at the moment. So you keep playing him. We didn't. And then when we brought him on, it was a bit too late in the end, really, wasn't it? Left back, played pretty poorly the other day. Needs to up his game tonight, that's for sure. And he's going to be up against Trent Alexander-Arnold down that side. And that's going to be a good matchup, because Trent's relentless. Yeah, the crosses that boy puts into the box are just a joke. And Tierney, our best defender, is also the best crosser of the ball in our team. So it's going to be a really interesting matchup, them two. The other side, Zoolander ain't getting in my team. Maitland-Niles is. Yeah, there's no way Hector Bellerin's going to be able to deal with Robertson. I'm sorry, that ain't happening. Yeah, he can't even deal with half of the players in the league, let alone the best left back in the league, best left back in the world. So I'm going with Maitland-Niles. Back three, Rob Holding. Where is this guy? Where is he? Because he came in for a few games, played really, really well, and hasn't been seen again since. Why? You've played well, keep the shirt. Yeah. I know that Arteta wants a left-footed, left-sided centre-back. Cool, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Unai Emery played Rob Holding as a left-sided centre-back for the first 20-odd games of the season last season, and we went 20-odd games unbeaten. And Rob Holding was a massive part of that. I'm not saying he's a world-class centre-back or anything like that, but at the same time, he can come out of the ball, can come out with the ball from defence quite comfortably instead of shuffling forward like an ogre, turning around after he's panicked, shuffling all the way back and passing stupid passes back to David Luiz. So yeah, Rob Holding starts for me. Mustafi, like I said, he has been our best centre-back. I am starting him again tonight. If he ain't on it tonight, this is going to get embarrassing. If he is on it, then it'll just be less embarrassing. Let's just be real here. He's up against Firmino, Mane on that side of the pitch. It's going to be hard work. He's going to have his work cut out. Now, I do this every week. I was going to throw Socrates in tonight, and then I thought, well, he ain't really played much football recently. Is that a wise move against the best front three? So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with this clown again. So that's my back five. Let's move on. Centre mid, we're going to go with, where is he? I can't see him. There he is. Granit Xhaka. I thought he was poor, really poor against Tottenham. I've seen people giving it about pass accuracy stats and this and that, forward passes, sideways and back. Who cares, man? Watch the game again. He was rubbish. And he has been pretty good recently. But the problem with this guy is, and I've said it pretty much since he's been here, is he's rash. Yeah, now Mikel Arteta has put a system in place which kind of nullifies as many of his deficiencies as possible. But soon as the game opens up and the game's expanding, he's useless. Yeah. If we've got any chance of doing anything in midfield today, yeah, we can't be leaving massive gaps between him and everyone else. Because if we do, he's finished. It's as simple as that. Next to him, I'm going Danny Ceballos. I thought he was actually pretty decent against Tottenham. I think that he was the one guy on the pitch who actually fancied it. Like, he was trying to take people on. He was putting nice through balls through the lines. Yeah, nice little balls down the wing. Yeah, he was jinking past people. Yeah, I thought he played all right. It weren't one of his best games, but it was a decent game from him in comparison to everybody else on the pitch. The front three, he has to start. If he doesn't start tonight, there's a steward's inquiry. I don't get why we dropped him the other day. Oh, he needs a rest. He's just had 3 months off. What are you chatting about, needs a rest? Oh, but he's played so many minutes. Really, Mustafi's played more minutes than anyone in the team. Does Mustafi need a rest? Oh, but a centre-back doesn't run as far. Yeah, but a centre-back has to be switched on more than anyone else. So mentally, it's more draining probably being a centre-back than it is running up and down a wing and whipping balls in. All you've got to think about is taking your man on and when you lose the ball, running back. Yeah, when you're a centre-back, you've got to be alert. You've got to look where your striker is. You've got to look where the midfielders are. You've got to see where your partners in defence are, where your goalkeeper is. There's a lot to think about as a centre-back. So physically, yes, you might not do a lot of running in comparison to a winger or a central midfielder. But mentally, it's probably the most draining position on the pitch. Because a goalkeeper, yes, he has to be alert and switched on, but he ain't thinking about 10 different people running past him. A centre-back, he's thinking about strikers and all sorts. So for me, Saka has to start every game. And I was shocked he didn't start at the weekend. Right-hand side, I thought he was pretty poor at the weekend, although he did have a couple of efforts on goal. I wouldn't have took him off. And 14-year-olds who don't understand anything about what I was saying the other day on my fan cam, I said that Pepe was poor, but I wouldn't have took him off. Yeah, people couldn't quite get their head around that one. Yeah, I wouldn't have took him off because he can produce a moment of brilliance out of absolutely nothing whilst doing nothing for 90 minutes. Yeah, 91st minute, he could go bang, screamer. That is why I'd keep him on. That is why he finishes football matches for me. So same with Tierney. I said Tierney's the best crosser of the ball in the club. He played pretty poorly, didn't really get any balls in the box. Why sub him though? Because all it takes is one cross into the box and all of a sudden we equalise. But people can't get their head around that. Same with Bellerin. I said that Bellerin played pretty well at the weekend against Tottenham, but I wouldn't have started him. Oh, you contradict yourself all the time. Well, I don't. He ain't good enough just because he had a good game. I can praise that he had a good game, but ultimately we shouldn't have started him. What do people not grasp of that? I genuinely don't get it. And then obviously up front, you know, I'm not putting Lack of Threat up front. I'm going with him. And I know Lack of Threat scored a screamer the other day. Fair play, whatever. Yeah. This is our best striker. Oh, but he can't hold the ball up. Well, stop playing the ball to his chest and his feet then. Play him in behind and over the top and down the sides. And we'll see even better from him. Yeah. I genuinely don't get it. If you want to have a hold-up man, go and sign Giroud again. Yeah. We should not be playing with a hold-up man. Yeah, that can link the play like that. We haven't got the facilities for that in the team. Yeah, Lacazette, people keep saying his hold-up play is exceptional. They're watching different games, seriously. His hold-up play isn't exceptional. The amount of times he gets the ball and runs back into midfield, then pops it off and spins off the back. Well, what's the point in that? Draw them out, let them come on to you, and then use your pace over the top and through the lines with Aubameyang. Because as soon as he gets away from them centre-backs, you are not catching him. Unless you're Johnny Evans, who did catch him, by the way. But that's my 11. That 11, is it good enough to beat Liverpool? Probably not. Are we going to beat Liverpool? Probably not, if I'm being completely honest. I think the only games this season that I've predicted we won't win are Liverpool and Man City this season in the league. Other than that, I think I've predicted pretty much wins all the way. I can't see us winning. I genuinely can't. I've seen that the superstar has tweeted that he's ready. What you ready for, mate? Because you ain't getting a game tonight. And if you do, we're fucked. It's as simple as that. I'm ready. Is this another subliminal message like he did with Unai Emery? Yeah, puts a picture of him out in training saying, I'm ready. Then he ain't in the squad. And then everyone goes, well, hang on. He said he was ready. So why is he not? Yeah, because this is what he done with Unai Emery. This is what this guy does a lot. He thinks he's bigger than the club. And the day that circus ends, the better. But how can we beat Liverpool? We can't. I genuinely don't think we can. The only way we can beat them in any shape or form is if we can defend with everyone on the goal line and then get a penalty and score it or something, or nick a goal off a corner. Other than that, we ain't going to outplay them. They'll probably dominate possession. They'll be relentless down the wings. We know how Liverpool play. It's the same. I'm not comparing them to the Invincibles in terms of the players and all that. But they're a bloody good team, yeah. And you know they're starting 11 before they even pick the team. You know they're going to have Trent at right back. You know Robertson's at left back. Van Dijk's in centre back. Fabinho, Henderson, and Wijnaldum will be there free in midfield. If he wants to change that, he could put Keita in. Yeah, but we know pretty much what their team's going to be. The front three is the front three every week. Yeah, why don't they need a rest? Yeah, oh, Saka needs a rest. Well, why don't Liverpool's players need a rest? They've won title and they're still playing their best team. Yeah, so why don't they need a rest? It's all excuse FC with this football club. I don't think we're going to beat them. I'm going to predict a loss, sadly. Hopefully, they prove me wrong. Henderson's injured. There you go. Keita will come in then. See, we already know their team. We already know their team. I'm sadly predicting a loss. I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0. I predicted a win at the weekend and we lost, so I'm hoping that it's reverse and I predict a loss and we get a win. But come on, man. Even the most ardent, yeah, most positive Arsenal fan, can you really see us beating them tonight? I don't think we can. They have only won 3 times against us in the last 20 seasons at home, at our home ground. But this is a different Liverpool team. It's not the Liverpool teams of old where we'd batter them when they come to the Emirates. Last couple of games, I think we've drawn against them 3-3 and was it 1-1? Yeah, Lacazette scored last season, didn't he? And then before that, 3-3. The superstar scored that night. But I don't think we're going to beat them. I really don't. And I am looking forward to the game. I'm excited to watch the game. But it's just going to be hard work. And listen, if we're not on it defensively, this could get embarrassing. Yeah, it could get embarrassing. They've still got records they can break this season. So it wouldn't surprise me if they come here and really fucking try and pump us 3, 4, 5. And if they click into gear, we're banging trouble. So yeah, sadly, it's a bit of a negative one, but just being honest, man, I don't think we'll beat them. But do smash the likes up. Let me read some of your comments out. Let me grab these super chats before they go. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Daniel. Go and subscribe to Daniel's channel if you haven't. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're looking forward to the game. Thank you, Connor, as well. The only way we're beating Liverpool is if they beat themselves. Love the content. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Always like nice comments on the channel. 4-0 Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool. Saka never played against Norwich, so I don't know where he needs a rest coming from. It's coming from people that just want to suck the manager off, mate. It's as simple as that. Oh, anything Arteta says and does, okay, we'll go with it. Well, I don't. There we go. What's your thoughts on Claude? I've already cleared that up. It's not my channel. Claude's my mate. That's the end of that. 4-3 to Arsenal. Look at this joker. Look at the picture he's changed to as well. The flying back heel, yeah. So I'm just sipping my tea, and you're a joker, you are. Let's do some more. Let's read some HOTMIC ones out. Big up everybody watching on HOTMIC today. Unai left Arsenal 7th, and Arteta has dropped us to 10th. Says Afsa. We were 1 point off 5th when Emery got sacked. 8 off of 4th, I think, and it was Chelsea at the time. Man City 45-0. Arsenal can't even qualify for Europa League. Disgusting. I wish you could be assistant coach to put your starting 11 in Arteta's brain, says Rune. Big up yourself, Rune. Let's do a couple more in here. Let's brace ourselves once again to see Bellerin at right back, Kolasinac, Luiz and Mustafi at the back, and then Aubameyang on the left with Laka up top. He has his favourites. That's very true, Anthony. Might not even bother watching the game tonight. It's just depressing, says Esme. Big up, okay, buddy. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, Afsar is sound, bruv. He's sound, bruv. He's sound. I've said my piece on it anyway. There we go. Anyway, let's do some more of these. Henderson is injured. Cater is not fit, said Klopp. Afternoon to you, Max. Hope you're well. Saka needs a rest because he's 19. I disagree. Totally disagree. That's the best time to keep going. He's probably got more energy than all of them. You know, did Mbappe need a rest? Because I think Mbappe's played pretty much week in, week out for about 4 years now, isn't he? You know, did Leo Messi need a rest? Actually, he's played week in, week out from 17 and still is now. Yeah, I disagree, man. Wenger has won a trophy more recently than Jose Mourinho, but apparently Mourinho is the top manager. Arteta needs a season before we can judge him, but I respect your opinion. Afternoon to you, Sean. I actually think the season we won the FA Cup, they won the Europa League, Man United. I may be wrong. Premier League have confirmed that the transfer window will open on the 27th of July and close on the 5th of October. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. We need to play Tierney centre, left centre back, Saka left wing back. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Hey, Lee, you're the best. Thank you very much, Jamie. Appreciate that. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to eat. But I will be doing a watch along tonight. Yeah, I'm very good, Omar. Thank you, man. Yeah, I see you, Jaden. I see you. I see that comment, Rob. But yes, listen, I will be doing a watch along tonight. So make sure you come and join in. It'll be the same procedure as the last ones I've done, where I start about an hour and 5 minutes before kickoff. We get the starting 11, and then we go straight into the watch along on the same stream. Off topic, Chelsea in for Oblak 100 million. Yeah, I see that, bruv. I see that. Chelsea ain't playing, mate. Thank you for your donation as well, bruv. Yeah, Chelsea ain't playing. I said this at the very start of before football come back after lockdown. Chelsea are going for the title this season. Yeah, a lot of people were laughing at that. I knew they'd go and spend big this summer. I knew they would. I knew they would. Partey is not coming to Arsenal. Max Owens was decent yesterday. I didn't watch it. Did they win? I didn't see it at all. I didn't see it. Will Chig be there? Yeah, Chig will be here. We'll see if we can have a decent watch along tonight. Hopefully, we won't get spanked too much. But yeah, you never know. They might surprise us. This is what this club do every now and again. They put a string of results together where you think, oh, hang on, we didn't see that coming. So, and they always do it when the pressure's off. They've got no pressure on them because there's nothing to play for. But at the same time, some of these players might have the eye on the semi-final on Saturday. So are they going to go 100 who knows? But anyway, listen, I'm going to get myself out of here. All have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll leave you in peace. Laters, peeps.